Hey, what's up, everyone? It's January 23rd. It's JoshXO's Weapon of Choice, episode two, but this is like really episode 52. So, yeah. This is my model, Krystal. And Krystal has tissue in her hair, so we're gonna take that out. Because Jacob was doing awesome makeup here. You want to take that? You can hang out over here, wherever. And okay, so Krystal has a mullet right now. Yeah. If we look at this, so yeah, let's talk about what we're gonna do. You know, I used to say all the social media stuff, but it's like all right down there now, so you guys can see that stuff. So let's just jump into talking about the haircut. So Krystal has this gnarly mullet. You got a chemical cut, right? Is that what happened?
Well, we started taking it up, so yeah, chemical.
Yeah, so that was the cause of the mullet, or?
Yes.
It's kind of like this Marsha Brady thing. It's kind of flipped. Actually, our hair kind of matches. This is kind of stupid, except I'm not that blonde. So, main goal, and as I said last week, my two main goals with everything is to make the face look a little more oval and to create a question mark profile shape. So if we look at the profile shape, we can see we're quite flat through here. And it's not even that her head shape's that flat, it's just the way everything's sitting is giving the illusion of flatness there. But she does like volume, and we want to create some volume there. But it's really this is the main culprit of just being horrible and giving that really bit of flatness there. So we want to take this in. And so we're going to do like one of my favorite haircuts in the world today. We're going to do kind of a variation on a box bob. And that'll be really fun. So why does the box bob work? If we look at it, if we take this in, you can see how that just sits everything right in to a really nice question mark shape. So yeah, let's go ahead and get her sprayed down and begin. Want to get a cape on her? Yeah, just throw it on. Oh my God, you're on camera. Are you nervous? You want to say hi? Yeah.
Kind of.
No one you know is watching anyways. No one watches this show.
Might not be true. I watched last week.
Did you watch last week? Oh, thanks. Awesome. Thanks for doing that. Oh, really? Okay, cool. Well, I see the little green bar going. Turn off the one on the right, though. Yeah.
All the way down?
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Cool. Yeah, if you can't hear me, just type in the YouTube comments. Also, too, if you have questions you want to ask, you can type in the YouTube comments. And you can tweet me at JoshXO. And then Katie, who's super awesome, will read your questions. And then ask them to me. And then I will answer them the best of my ability. Wow, spraying hair down. So much fun. This is great. This is really interesting. I know you guys are getting a lot out of this right now. Wow, you have a lot of hair. Krystal also has a very curly texture. It's very similar to an 80s perm. And we'll be straightening that out today. Was that hard growing up with your entire life?
With my 80s perm?
Yeah.
Well, it was really good for the first 3 years since I was born in 87, but once 90s hit, people just didn't feel it anymore. So that's why I've been straightening my hair since about 12.
Did your mom used to dress you in large shoulder pads?
No, just hot pants.
Hot pants, sweet. All right, so with this haircut, we're gonna start in the front. Because I know the shape I want to start from. I know that I have trouble finding the chair. I know that I want to be right about there. And I really want to accentuate that shape. So if I start in the front, I'll be able to curve around right to where I want. So we're going to divide this all in half. I'll take a little bit more water with the special YS Park water bottle available from HB Pro.
No, I can see it.
Available from HB Pro. It also doubles as a marital device for those wild and crazy nights. You don't have to put water in it. I mean, you can put whatever you want in there. So yeah, there's that. All right, let's take, I know this seems weird. We're doing a triangular haircut, but we're starting from the front. Did I do that last week? I didn't do that last week, did I? I didn't start in the front last week, did I?
No.
On my bob last week?
Your section for cookies last week.
Oh, yeah, thanks. And I'll take a clip. Thank you.
How do you know if people are tweeting?
Because it'll say under that little interaction.
On me?
Yeah, you gotta. No, you gotta put it on the Connect, at Connect.
I hate Twitter.
Yeah, Katie's really good at Instagram, but she kind of sucks at Twitter.
No, I
so
absolutely hate Twitter.
she hates Twitter. All right, so where do we want to be? I might leave this stuff to the end because it's really fine right there. So maybe I won't start in the front. I totally changed my mind. I totally lied to you all. No, okay, I'm going to start right here. That's where I'm starting from. Right there, but I'm just going to leave this little front bit away. So kind of where the little sideburn area is, anything in front of that, I'm leaving away. I know my head shape's right there. There's a nice jawline I want to accentuate. Okay, so we'll go right there. And let me get out of the way of the camera. Whoops, my head's in the way. And we're just going to chop.
You're taking tips from Madonna now, I think.
Yo, Radonna.
You're chopping that?
I'm just going to chop into that. And I'm just going to create my line from the front and work to the back. There we go. Well, that's looking kind of nice. I know this hairline here is a bit low, so I'm going to scissor overcomb that. This hairline here is a bit low, so I'm going to scissor overcomb it. And we'll bring down my next diagonal section. We'll bring that all the way through. So hopefully I'll get through this side in 3 sections. So if you guys go to the Federico Advanced YouTube, we had Gerard Scarpacci out last week at Federico Advanced, and we made a really awesome video. So if you guys get a chance, go look that up. And also we filmed some quick tips of him doing how to hold a straight razor. So now, after seeing Gerard be awesome with the straight razor, maybe now I have a little more confidence, and maybe in a future episode I'll actually try using a straight razor.
Your beautiful razors you have.
Maybe in a future episode you guys will get to see me just bleed all over the place. And that would be really funny for you guys. All right, look how awful that looks right now. That looks like a horrible haircut. But I'm not done yet. But my basic shape is there. And if we look at her front on, look at this. It's like half a mullet. It looks awesome. It's kind of, I mean, if I worked for a certain product company that owns a series of schools, I mean, I would just leave this. It's asymmetrical, maybe I would disconnect a few more things, but I'm not gonna do that. Because for those of you that tuned in last week, you'll remember me saying that this is my year of non-asymmetry. So All right, diagonal on this side now. And in the end, I'll do something with the bangs here. Oh, I don't have a mirror. This is going to be hard. Okay. So this means you have to look at me a little bit. And this stupid scarf. All right, so that means I got to go to the front, and I got to look and see where this length is. All right. Hopefully match there. Leave a little bit of this front out of the way. I think I'm right about there. And I'm going to connect right through the back there. So here goes. Here goes nothing. Let's hope I don't screw it up. As I often do. But, you know, one of my bases, you know, for haircutting and becoming good at haircutting is, I think if you want to become a really good haircutter, the main thing you have to tell yourself after every haircut is, wow, that really sucks. Because that's the only way that you get good at cutting hair, is by re-examining what you did and strive to be better. Oh, look at that sweet little mullet thing going on there. That is so cool. We should just leave that. I mean, because, you know, my latest infatuation has been what I call the pixie bob, which is kind of pixie elements in the front and then a real, like, strong kind of bob, triangular shape in the back. But maybe I should just go the opposite direction now and just do, you know, mullet in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Sorry, it kicked me off.
What kicked you off?
YouTube.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me check something out here. What do you mean kick you off?
I just put myself back on it, but it kicked me off.
Oh, yeah, it signs you out. Okay. Cool. Disaster averted. And boom. We got any questions yet?
No.
Oh.
Nobody likes that.
No one likes us tonight. All right, well, if you have questions, just drop them in the YouTube chat. And also, I know we had quite a few viewers last week for Federico Live, which is alternating Thursdays. So this is weapon of choice, and this is on every second and fourth Thursday of every month. And then Federico Live, usually with Adam, is on the first and third Thursday of every month. So you should tune into that as well. So you can see, instead of just like trying to guess at the line I wanted and the angle, I just started in the front and cut right up. I am still left with this ugly mullet stuff there. So that's really bugging me right now. So I should probably just take this off and get it out of the way right now. So let's just get rid of this excess stuff. We see pretty good, yeah. Right, it's looking a little like mushroomy right now. And this just goes to show that square lines on ladies never look good. All right, they always look bad. All right, so there we go, that's a little better. It's still looking mushroomy. It looks like
I look like a mushroom.
It looks like an Italian plumber is going to come around and jump on your head right now.
This looks like Mario. I should just be traveling back and forth.
Yeah, a mustached Italian plumber is going to come along and jump on you.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Well, talking about your goal with this haircut, yeah, then that might be what you're looking at.
Right.
Oh, ciao. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start working from this heavy baseline that I've put in. So let me just get some area out here, area out. So yeah, I mean, you don't need to overcomplicate things. And if I pull this straight out, I'll be able to see where that baseline was, right? So I can see that bit right there. And so I'm just going to graduate from there. It may turn into a layer, I'm not sure. And I'm just going to be directing everything straight back. So it'll probably be a layer because I'm working on the outside of my fingers. So that means I'll have the tendency to lift up a bit more and layer. And that's sitting in pretty nice. That chair is so loud, but it's a good thing I have a lav mic, so I don't think it picks up. Type 1 in chat if you can hear Katie's squeaky chair. Oh wait, that's not her chair. That's just the mustached Italian plumber man.
Hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario.
How's my head position?
Your head position is just great. And just straight back. So by bringing everything straight back in kind of a shoebox, I'm going to get a triangular feel to that. And I'm really happy with this already. And it's amazing. You take up some length and all of a sudden your hair doesn't look like an 80s perm so much anymore. And I think I'll be happy with it, maybe even just being curly. But I'm going to do you a solid and straighten it out.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So Krystal here is a student here at Federico, which is, you know, one of the great reasons why I brought the show back. Because I don't know if you guys realize this, during the original Weapon of Choice, we were doing this show 3 nights a week. And it was basically me bugging Katie to take us out to a bar somewhere. And so I can go bug some random girls.
No, so you could get drunk and creep these girls out, and then I would have to explain what you
So I could get drunk and creep girls out, and then Katie could try and translate and say what I was saying, that we needed a model.
You're pretty. Come get a haircut in my basement.
But, you know, I think I would be a really good serial killer because I managed to get a lot of strangers into my basement for haircuts. What?
I said, did they have to get in the van first?
No,
right.
no.
We have a puppy. Come over.
We have a puppy.
In our race dungeon.
Excuse me, can you help me find this puppy? I think it went into that dirty hotel room.
I swear, the shackles are normal. Everyone gets their haircut that way.
Have you seen some of my haircuts? Yeah, they're some of them, yeah, necessary. Muy necesito. All right, so I'm just continuing this line, cutting it a bit flat. Yeah, I think it's more of a flat layer at this point. But here's the thing, like with the amount of wave in her hair, if I started graduating it, it'd get like really stacked. So I don't mind using a bit of layering to kind of flatten it out.
You just said stack.
I did say stacked. Wow, I'm totally turning into Radonna tonight.
You are. You could chop into that and stack and
And I have clicky scissors.
you would be fun.
Radonna? Oh, you have to watch. Here's a good YouTube channel. If you guys get bored of watching me, go watch Girls and Boys Hairstyles.
No, Girls Hairstyles.
Girls Hairstyles 2012. And,
Uh-oh.
what? Where?
I don't know, Adam said.
Does that mean I'm not live anymore?
Uh-oh. Help me, baby Jesus.
What do you mean an error occurred?
Oh,
Okay. I don't see an error.
no. Me neither.
Huh. All right. Well, I think we're okay. Because as long as it's playing on that, we're okay. All right. Wow, I'm getting totally freaked out.
Me too, because I don't know how to work this computer.
All right, just check these flat layers. Well, if nothing else, I mean, we'll always be able to check the, you can watch it on replay if you don't like it. It's probably better quality anyways. All right, cool shape happening. Look at that. Look at that question mark head shape. Totally sweet. All right, let's continue on.
Not flat anymore.
It's totally not flat anymore. Katie, does it look flat?
Nope.
I think I was laid on my back a little bit too much.
Oh my.
I meant when I was a baby.
Oh, sure.
You got a little tan head.
Thanks, Mario. I'm going to leave a bit of a corner here. So, yeah, outside of my fingers, and it's kind of a graduated shape. And I don't care. Because if I take this, I know I'm leaving myself a little bit of safety room for when it's dry. Because if I do take this around, then I risk having this kind of ball sit right on top of the head there. So, just taking triangular sections and cutting away from the head shape.
You really are in the Radana mode. You just bump the chair with your hip.
I always do that.
I'm gonna tag her in your video.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is looking really soft and fun and wispy.
And cute.
And cute. It's totally cute.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You obviously don't know who Radana is. Otherwise, you would not be saying thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, if I was doing a Radana cut.
Oh.
She's redonkulous. And just continuing to bring everything back. Doing okay? Yeah, cool. You doing okay?
Oh, me?
Yeah,
I'm
you.
sorry. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, cool. Do I want to layer the front? Yeah, let's just bring this all back. Instead of bringing it straight back, I'm going to bring it out to the corner, right over here. Because if I brought it straight back, there wouldn't be enough layering and I wouldn't get a flow through. So if I bring it more out from the ear, then I'll still get enough layering where that kind of graduated feel goes all the way through. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Breaking the rules, graduating on the outside of my fingers. I'm such a jerk. And her bangs, I'll probably handle the bangs dry as well. Or the fringe. Sorry. It's fringe.
Get it straight.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get it straight. All right. That's looking pretty good. Good. All right. This little tail thing, it's really bugging me, but it's kind of awesome. It's kind of a bob with a rat tail, and I'm kind of digging it. We should braid it. We should have just kept that and put some extensions out, like a Jet Li thing going on.
Yeah.
Can I have my blow dryer, please? Oh, tangled up. Oh, there we go. And then probably want to get the flat iron plugged in so it's nice and hot when I'm ready to use it. I really want to name my flat iron Carl so that when I ask my assistant for the flat iron, I can be like, can you hand me the hot Carl?
Or can you get Carl turned on?
Can you get me a hot Carl? Maybe some people in chat will get that.
Like Carl Jr.?
Yeah, just look it up. Urban Dictionary.
Hot Carl.
Yeah.
Am I cursing?
Yeah, kinda. It kinda is. Yeah. I don't think it's similar to a rusty trombone, really. Hi, welcome to Weapon of Choice, the most unprofessional haircutting class on the internet, live on the internet. I may not be what I lack in haircutting ability, I make up in personality.
Yes.
So that's fun. That does happen. So, let's look at how frizzy her hair's getting now. This is awesome. Oh man, this is so much work. Why? she's got a full fro? Your mom does. That's cool. So this is a good opportunity to plug our sponsors and stuff. Weapon of Choice is brought to you every week live from Federico Institute, home of Federico Advanced. We have monthly haircutting classes from some of the best hairdressers in the entire world coming, and we have a different guest artist every month. So be sure to head on over to ajf.com or federico.edu for a list of our classes that are upcoming. Also, all tools on the show are provided by hairbrain.pro, your premier spot for haircutting tools and paraphernalia. Support Weapon of Choice by supporting our sponsors. It just makes sense. And there you go. Well, that killed about 30 seconds. Blow dry. You know, I should just round brush this. I should just flip it out in the back. That'd be so cool. Yeah, your tail, the mullet that I left behind.
I actually think you should do that and maybe a spiral curl.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we can get one of those wands on it.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Hey, thanks for sweeping up the hair. I appreciate that. Huh? Oh, my stupid back. But I was showing off my ladies' elk shirt. I don't know if I told you guys about this, but I'm now an elk lady. You know, I totally understand why some people get so snobby and are like, I only work with people's natural texture. Because blow drying is such a pain in the butt. I should be like one of those natural hair snobs. I like natural texture. You want to blow dry some? You can flat iron if you want. Oh, you just don't want to blow dry. Do we still have 2 flat irons yet? All right, here, do some blow drying for me. I'm going to go answer some questions on the chat.
Nobody wants to talk to you.
No one wants to talk to me? That's the most awful thing I've ever heard. Come on, look, there's all kinds of stuff. The box return to newest comments. All right. All right, cool. No one has any questions? This is awesome. That means I'm an awesome teacher and say everything that needs to be said. So, I'm going to take a quick break while Katie blow dries. I'll be right back. Now we're back. Hey, look. Katie, you got a yay, Katie.
Yay, Katie.
Yay, Katie.
Okay, party time.
Do you want to talk about your blow dry technique?
I just flat wrapped your head and then I rough dried it to make it big.
Okay.
Like that.
Andy said your hair looks like it was cut by a cat.
Thank you, Andy.
Not you, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah,
I
no.
like your hair.
Thanks.
It
It was
was
cut by a cat named Josh.
And Kate looks like, oh, Kate looks like a cat because her hair was in wing ear shape. Okay.
Okay.
What?
Oh, I can flatter in again.
Better than
Well, yeah, but
I'm very
okay.
crazy.
I'll assist. I'll talk about things.
I'm very crazy.
So ice show is this weekend. Why didn't I talk about this at the beginning of the show? Ice show is this weekend, and I'll be taking pictures with the teals. So the teals will have their NAHA classroom, and I'll be in their NAHA classroom, which is really funny because I've never entered or won NAHA. But I'll be in their classroom taking pictures of their models and stuff. So that's really cool. So you guys should, if you're going to the ice show in LA, you should totally come hang out at Long Beach, LA. It's the same thing. Then you guys should totally come and like hang out and stuff. Because Long Beach is awesome. It's my favorite hair show because it's the show all my friends come to.
Man, I need to be there.
I found one, I think it was last year. I was like, oh dang!
Did you brush right through it?
I took
Did
a
it on
picture
your
of
head?
it.
Oh.
I was like, it's a tumbleweave.
It's a tumbleweave. There's lots of tumbleweaves in Long Beach. Jacob, are you not going?
No.
I'm not either.
I wish.
You want to talk about the makeup you did? Feel like doing that?
What's that?
You want to talk about the makeup you did? You can come up here.
So
We can get it out of the
I
face.
had to put a pretty rose red on her lip instead of a bright red color because she was afraid her cheeks would look too red.
I switched it out to actually more orangey. I don't know, I piled on like 3 different lip layers and then just the lipstick in the center. We wanted it to be really warm. We didn't really want to give her a Marilyn look, you know? So I was going to do red, but then I switched out to more of a brownish orange. And yeah, smoked it out. Natural tones.
Jacob.
Blackout mascara, my favorite, by Dior.
Okay.
Just smoke it out.
Yeah.
Let's smoke it out.
No lashes on. Look at those pretty lashes.
Jacob did the makeup last week too. So the pictures, every week I'm doing like a photo shoot with my haircut. So you can go and see the makeup he did last week. And he's a very talented makeup artist. And you're welcome. And if you ever need a makeup artist or some editorial work being done, you should probably hire Jacob because that would be awesome of you.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking my sweet time and you're mad.
Well, I'm just bored. My hands are bored.
Well, here, then you finish.
Okay.
And it's gonna look ugly.
It's gonna look awful. You can tell me if there's any questions though. I'll probably burn you.
No, you can get close. My hair just...
You know, it was funny, like when we had the basement show, we would just tell the models to come with like whatever. We never had a makeup person. So this is an insane, awesome luxury. And it's another reason why I love my job. And you know, I used to be like such a total like lone wolf. Like, "Oh, I don't need anyone else, I'll just like make everything, blah, blah, blah." But the amazing thing that I've learned from working here at Federico is that I'm really, I know it sounds cliche and cheesy, but I'm really only as good as like my team. And a bit of that comes from like taking pictures and doing that kind of thing. And if I don't have like an awesome makeup person, then my pictures are gonna look like doo-doo. So, you know, there's so many like luxuries I have from like being part of a team, and part of that is awesome makeup artists that work here. So.
And assistant.
And assistant. Oh, didn't we just lose a light? Oh.
Now it's all black on the screen.
Is it? Oh, okay. It's just dark on that side. Wow, that's the second time that went out. All right. That's weird.
Is that one of ours, like our old one?
Yeah, that's one of our lights. I think the fuse has been blowing a lot on that one. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, crank that up. Maybe that'll work as a nice fill light. Maybe. Full power.
Does that work? Is that good?
Yeah, a little bit. Oh.
Whoa.
No, you just hit the flash button.
Sorry.
Wow.
Now I really feel famous.
If I had
Light.
like an awesome technologically advanced audience, they could replay that and make that look of fear that was just on my face into a GIF, and I could look at terror in my face over and over again. That would be fun.
Marty, I'm out of my element. We're not in the basement with construction sites.
I know.
These fancy things are hard to work.
Stupid fancy lights. So yeah, I'm just continuing to work on the sides now. Get this top thing out of the way. And I'm just taking diagonal sections. And, are you okay? Are you sick? Are you gonna get me sick?
No.
I hope I better not get sick.
I'm not sick.
Look at his face.
I will have you expelled. You will never come to school again. Yeah. I'll hack into the computers. I'll ruin your like payment status. And then they'll be like, you'll be like, oh, well, they expelled me. I'll go to another school. And then they'll call this school. And this school will be like, no, she owes us $50,000.
I have never. She's a nice lady.
But I'm kidding because I'm not that smart to hack things. I wouldn't know the first thing to do. Then you're already paid up, so that, whatever. Great. Empty threats. Nothing but empty threats. You know what's weird is having like other people to talk to, Katie.
No.
Remember that one time we had like 20 people over for a show?
No.
Yeah, we had a ton of people over one time.
Probably because
Were you drinking?
No, I was over like freaking out because there were people in my house.
Yeah, there was like 20 people.
And I hate people coming over my house.
Oh yeah, but that was like the episode I had some douchebag on. So.
Oh yeah, no, now I remember.
Yeah.
We're drunk.
Yeah.
And then you got hair color all over the place.
No, that was the second time we were drunk and did a show.
No,
There weren't 20 people over that time.
That
That was the second time.
was
Yeah.
where you colored Monica's hair and got hair color all over the
That was the second time. I got.
and like everywhere.
I used to get drunk and color hair.
Nirvana purple. No gloves, just flaming all over the fucking place. I'm like, oh my god.
One time I turned my dog purple because I was coloring a human's hair and I didn't mean to. He had a little purple spot on him. I thought it was pretty cute.
I did.
Should have brought Charlie.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm sure the viewers miss our dogs and they want to see our new dog. We got this new little Chihuahua.
I have a twin.
And
She's so good.
ours is kind of cheweeny. She's really long looking.
Teacup Chihuahua.
Ah, but she's so long and her legs are so short.
You need to see Penny. Penny Lane. She's my friend.
Her name's Penny.
Penny Lane, and she does tricks. She does, like, she do a dance for you, and she gets up on her back legs and goes around 2 times.
I totally, like, with our second dog, like Charlie, we took a long time and we were like, okay, sit. Okay, here's your treat. And shake. We totally, like, trained him to do tricks. But then our second dog, we were like, nah, Charlie knows enough tricks. And we just didn't bother teaching our second dog anything.
She doesn't fucking listen.
Because she has the brain the size of a pea.
And
So
she's a sassy little brat.
she's a sassy little teenage brat. That's our dog. Wow, look at this awesome mullet tail going on in the back. It's so cool. Well, we're going to fix that, I swear.
Okay.
All right. And let's go into the front. Though, I kind of, this texture on top is like kind of badass. And I'm kind of liking it a bit. So, but it's still a bit frizzy, so I got to smooth it out. But I'm a little, maybe just that. Maybe that's kind of cool. No, we're not. We're not. No, it's just, I really like working with like kind of wavy curly hair. Because I start seeing things as I start styling. So I'll see I'll start straightening out everything. And then I'll see kind of shapes appear from the natural texture that weren't there before. And I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool because you can, like, I don't know. I can't remember the last time I styled a haircut where everything was like straight and flat ironed, and maybe I've just gotten lazy and really just want to style hair. That's kind of been my thing lately, though. I've been into like cutting like very strong and then styling out. We have any questions? No one yet? I feel like I really miss the old Weapon of Choice crew. I wonder if there's anyone from the old original days watching. Like, I miss Damien watching?
Yeah, nobody's watching.
Oh, come on, some people are watching.
Oh, I don't know how to check that.
Oh. Wait, no, we have over 10. We have some people watching live, so that's pretty cool. Hey, if you guys like the show, it's really awesome to me when more people watch. So if you like the show, be sure to go ahead and share it on Facebook and tell people that you're watching an awesome haircutting show. Or share it on Facebook and tell them that you're watching a totally stupid, lame haircutting show. I don't care. Make fun of me. It's cool. Oh, I just put a big band.
Yeah, you're good at that.
Right on top, too. Why do I always do that? You know, when I used to color hair, it was like, I was starting to, you know, I always thought, yeah, take that. I thought I was like starting to get good at highlights when I used to color hair. And then, you ever notice, like, I wouldn't get many bleeders, but when I did get a foil bleeding, it'd always be right on the part. And that's when you make that like dumb excuse like, oh, you know what? Your hair looks a lot better parted over here today. But yeah. Always bleeders right on their part. I was always really good at that.
I'm so glad you've never highlighted my hair.
I'm really glad I've never highlighted your hair too.
Remember in beauty school that one time I asked you to do me up? And I was talking about my roots and you're all, what?
No, I don't remember that. But okay. Ah, this is a sassy little bob. It's looking pretty good. I did okay, huh? Yeah? No? Is that a sarcastic nod? Yeah. Is that a, really?
Ugliest thing I've ever seen. Now blow dry it.
Oh.
Scarred your life.
Yeah. Pretty much. All right.
I like it. I think you should use it too.
You really think I should?
Getting more smell.
Yeah. Come on.
So cool.
It is kind of cool. It makes for a really nice silhouette, really.
Meow.
Hey.
There's Matt.
Hey, Mario.
It looks like a hamster tail.
Maybe I'll do something with it. Okay, before I take it off, we'll actually do something with this, okay? How about, we'll just really, there we go. Hey, look at that. There's nothing wrong with hamster tail.
Now I just have that hamster song stuck in my head.
What? What hamster song?
You know, all your go.
What?
You don't know the hamster jam?
I don't know. I'm Joshua Flowers, the guy that doesn't know the hamster jam. All right. I just realized I cut the other side with her head away from the camera. So I'm just taking off this excess stuff. I don't know. I guess my theory is if you don't like how low someone's hairline is, just shave it off. That's a pretty good theory.
That is a good theory.
If that could be your one walk away from the evening, is just shave off a hairline you don't like. That's a bit crooked, so I'm going to go in and fix this a little more. Okay, so... Okay, I've had enough of that. So yeah, there's the rat's tail. It's going to live for about 30 seconds longer. So soak it in, soak it in. Look at that bad boy. All right, it's leaving now. So now I have this heavy weight line here, because that's where I put the baseline. So now I'm going to go in and scissor overcomb this stuff and do my best to kind of scoop it out and clean that all out. And I will take, there's a pair of scissors there with a plastic handle on them.
There it is.
Kind of these ones? There we go, plastic.
Oh!
Yeah.
Got it.
These are the Knit QXs. They are also available from the Hairbrain Pro Shop for all your hairdressing pro hair needs.
You have a question?
Yeah, question.
What are you going to do with the fringe area?
You know, I was thinking about cutting a blunt fringe, but then I kind of saw it swept to the side, and I liked how it was like kind of laying to the side. What's that?
I said yes, please, thank you.
Oh, you don't want blunt bangs? Not really? Okay, so we won't do this. So now, that heavy weight line I had, I'm just going in and scissor overcombing up to that. So this is where our bob starts becoming a bit boxy. And I'll need one of these.
How's the color look in the back?
I put no tiger stripes into your color. Krystal got highlights done today, and I always kind of freak out a bit when I'm going to cut a bob and someone gets highlighted right before, especially if I'm not doing the one doing the color, because I'm always like, no highlights back here, because I knew I was going to take it short and demollify it in the back. So if highlights would have been sliced in the back there, then you'd be seeing a lot of like leopard spots and through the back. So, all right, just taking all this stuff down. And the other great thing about taking this stuff down a bit shorter is I don't have to worry about the curls getting in my way, right? If curly hair bugs you, just take it down short enough so it doesn't curl anymore. Kill that curl. Screw that curl. You don't need that curl. The curl's dumb.
Throw that curl in the trash.
Throw it in the trash. All right, so now I'm just going to go in from that scissor overcombing and start taking things a bit shorter. And I'm using my bevel blend technique. Just taking horizontal sections, bringing it down, and just cutting, lifting, and cutting, and lifting, and cutting. And what that's going to do is give it a nice bevel to that baseline I created. And I might go in with a little clipper overcomb, or maybe just enough clippering to clean out the hairline. And do the same thing on this side. Who asked the question? Earlier.
Daniel O'Brien.
Okay. Daniel O'Brien?
What?
Did you say Daniel O'Brien?
Yeah.
What's up, Daniel O'Brien? Shout out on the live stream.
Do you prefer a longer scissor for scissor overcomb?
I do like a longer scissor for scissor overcomb, but not for the reason that people oftentimes state. A longer scissor is important for scissor overcomb. A lot of people will use a say that it's so that you can cover a lot of area. I don't like a longer scissor for scissor overcomb because of the length of the blade. I like it because with a longer blade, I don't have to open the scissors. I don't have to move my thumb as much to get the scissors open. So that's why I like a longer blade for scissor overcomb. But the head is pretty much round, so you're only hitting one part of the head no matter what with a longer blade. So personally, that's why I like a longer blade versus our overcome. All right, and just continuing with this blend, this bevel blend here. I tell you though, Katie, these lights are a lot hotter than those construction lights though.
Really? Those ones suck.
Yeah?
I felt like my blush was melting.
And is my flat iron still plugged in? Yeah, cool. And I'm just gonna kind of go back over real quick and smooth that out. Because anytime like you cut on dry hair and you take, like when you flat iron, you put a bevel in. So anytime you take length off, you're kind of destroying that end of the bevel. So you have to go back in and re-bevel the hair after you cut it dry. So whenever I do like dry cutting and I know I'm taking a bit of length off, I definitely like to go back. I like to have a flat iron handy so I can go back and re-iron a little bit. Are you so excited not to have a mullet anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. There we go. And I'm really, really liking that shape so far. Thank you.
Hey.
I'm just point cutting into this bulk. With the curl in her hair, there's enough natural volume so I don't have to worry about the graduation, doing all the work to give her volume, because her natural curl is going to give her a bit of volume in itself. And we're getting pretty sweet profile shape. Right, and another reason I'm switching to point cutting is that right through the underneath there, she does have some old highlights kind of hanging out that you can kind of see right through there. So by going in with the point cutting, I'll soften those up a little bit and make sure that they blend in until she can get some like darker color on those little shorter pieces. At which she was like, oh great, I just colored my hair today. But you can see they're just kind of hanging out there a little bit.
And what color would you suggest?
Your natural.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know, bright purple?
Perfect.
Yeah, no. I'm not really a big fan of like the two-tone, like darker underneath stuff when it's like all kind of exposed, because there's no like blending going on. But you can see we've got like a really, really cool like head shape going on now, right? Really nice and in there. So I got those longer things in the front, so I just need to connect with those a little bit. And just keep working the shape. I'm really happy with this haircut. You should be stoked.
I'm nervous. I'm excited though.
You should be stoked that I'm actually cutting good hair today.
Oh, good.
Because sometimes I don't do that.
Was it that 5th coffee?
It was the 5th coffee. Oh my God, I was getting like, because usually I don't drink like coffee after like 12 o'clock. So I had another coffee at like around 3, because I was like kind of crashing from my morning coffee. And I was like, oh, I need to wake up. So I had that coffee, and I never drink coffee. And I was just like so angsty and so mad. Like I wanted to rant about everything. But I finally kind of mellowed out now. But yeah, I'm so not used to that. And there's that awful long bit there. Let's have a look at the front. Wow, it's even, even. It's even. All right, so we still have this top layer here. I'm going to go into that a bit more, and then point cut through the top a bit more. So just basic point cutting. And when you point cut, you always want to make sure that you close your scissors on your way out. And you notice, like, through this layering area, I'm sliding my fingers as I go. And that's just to kind of help blend everything out. But it also leaves the weight right in that middle where I want it to be, where I kind of gave it that faux graduation. So start low and start elevating as I go. And you can see this stuff dropping out, so that ensures that I leave a bit of weight through there. Right? Because if it drops out of my fingers, it's not going to get cut at that point. Yeah. Oh, man, I've been forgetting to talk about all kinds of stuff. So, I was really excited. The top 100 came out for the HVAs, which is Hairbrain's Hairbrain Video Awards that are happening in March. And so from January 1st to December 31st every year, they're pulling the top videos. So I think I had 7 videos that I edited, made it into the top 100. And then 3 of my videos actually made it into the, 3 of my videos made it into the final nominations. So in the steps category, my stroke video made it in, part of Federico Advanced. And then in the humor category, my how to be a platform artist video, that made it in. And am I okay on the camera? Yep. And what was my third video? Oh, my Mohawk video, my 8-bit punks Mohawk video, that made it into the even further category, which I didn't think it was my strongest haircut. I was hoping that Nuclear Spring would make it in, because I spent like 12 hours making a 2-second nuclear explosion. So just the amount of work I put in on Nuclear Spring, I was hoping that would come in. But alas, no. So it's now up to the Mohawk haircut, which I'm not hip on the quality of that one. I think I've gotten a lot better from them. Wow, it's a nice bob, and it doesn't look like a soccer mom haircut whatsoever. So that's kind of my thing. You guys know the difference between a regular like sassy bob and a soccer mom bob is soccer mom bobs are layered in the front and they have this like totally pushed back. So to not make things look like Martha Stewart, it's very important to not layer the front. You can still scoop out, right? So if I look here, it's like a little flat. So I'll definitely go in and just scoop out a little bit of hair through here to add a little bit of a brown shape to keep it from being so dog-eared. But I don't want to like put in any like Jennifer Aniston layers through that front and like make it wispy or anything. So you can see just scooping that out a little bit kind of gives it a nice softer shape without like being a soccer mom. Do your kids play soccer?
No.
No? Good.
My kids just go around kicking everybody else's asses at school.
What? That's awesome.
I have a sticker on my car that says my kid fucked your honor student.
Wow.
Just kidding.
You set such a good example for them. That's great. All right. Let me have a look at the front. Look at me. Okay, so I think I can take a little bit of a corner off the bangs just right here because it's looking a little too heavy. I don't want to do blunt bangs. I mean, that could be a nice option, is do some nice round, like front bangs. But because of her wavy hair, that's going to be a pain in the ass to flat iron. So we're just going to pull them away so we leave a bit of a corner there. Just your typical like swoopy bangs, no big deal. And let's polish that up with a little more flat ironing. There we go. And do I have shine stuff? I didn't ask for shine stuff, did I? Yeah, if you want to run, grab me some shiny stuff for the finish. Just, you know, like a serum kind of stuff. Oh, Jacob's got it, cool. And I just want to give this stuff on the sides and through the back. Nice little polish. Make sure it bevels under. I definitely like don't want to, if you notice I like drag down and then bevel. So I don't want to start like beveling out here, otherwise we'll get like crazy like 70s volume on the sides. And I don't know, I'm not a fan of like volume on the sides. Like sometimes you see those like awful ladies that like, it looks like they tilt their head back and then spray around their hairline and then let it set and then come back and they're all, it's like ugly. I don't want ugly. I don't want ugly. All right, and then can you get my trimmers plugged in? You can unplug this. Trimmers are right next to the towels, yep. What's that?
Oh, that scared me. I was like, ah. That's not big. Something's exploding.
We had an explosion in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we had a light go out. That sucked. I'm gonna have to get more fuses.
Blew up that thing.
What's that?
Then I blew up that thing. I thought I turned the on-off button.
Adam's watching. Sorry, we blew things up. We destroyed things. This is why we can't have nice things. All right, so I have that nice like kind of V shape in there. So I'm just getting rid of like all this fuzziness. I could do it with scissors and I could be like really awesome and spend 45 minutes cleaning up the neckline with scissors, but I don't think you guys are gonna stick around to watch that. So I'm just gonna knock it out with clippers, if that's okay with you all. Up a little more, and just throwing a little bevel on the scissor over comb bits.
I actually have a hairline now, huh?
You actually have a hairline. You actually have a neck now.
Weird.
Yeah, weird. No more mullet. Sorry.
I feel a bit of a draft.
We can have a little bit of a memorial for your mullet if you want.
Yeah, if we just keep it up.
Yeah, if you could take that hair you swept up, and we can have a little ceremony for it, a little remembrance. We can bronze your mullet. We could get it bronzed.
Thank you.
That would be a nice memorial.
I appreciate it. That moment was the last of me trying to grow my hair for the last 6 years.
Oh, really?
I never did.
All right,
I
well,
cut it off.
good. I don't know how girls have long hair. I don't know how people like go around through life with long hair. I don't get it, because this on my head, I don't even think it's that long, but it's bugging the hell out of me. And I told everyone that I was gonna grow it out for another year. I was gonna cut it all off when I turned 40. But I can't really handle it anymore.
You chickened out on the haircut.
I didn't chicken out of the haircut. I was busy. We were busy. We had filming. We had Gerard to film. We had things to do. It wasn't my fault. I'd want it all cut off. It was up to me. I'd cut everything off. Oh, hey, look at that awesome. That's a cool bob. Yay, go me. Glossy stuff. Glossy stuff. All right. This will help get rid of the flyaways. You want to hit it with that hairspray for me? Just kind of mist all over it. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, hit it.
Hit it.
Hit it. Right in the eyes.
I had a friend do that.
It's a maze. It's a hairspray. It's a maze. It's a hairspray. All right. I tend to like to, from this point, like a lot of people like it back to create volume, which I don't mind. I tend to like to push everything forward. That's just my style. I guess if you wanted, and really if you wanted like more of a 60s feel, you could like push it all kind of back and have it really bouffanty. Or even like asymmetrical volume could be cool sometimes. But I tend to favor everything going forward from the crown. But I mean, really the key determining factor is the hairline and the way the hairline wants to grow. And more shiny stuff. And smooth it down. And that's looking pretty good. Can you kind of see it?
Kind of.
Yeah? Oh, you don't have your glasses with you, so. Surprised Katie didn't yell at me for having my big stupid head in the way.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, thanks.
I stopped paying attention a long time ago.
Really? Okay. So people have probably been looking at my back for the past 20 minutes.
No one's commenting anyway.
All right. Towel. There we go. And there's kind of, if you really wanted, I guess a true box bob would be more square. Let me get out of the way here. Would be more square. But this one definitely has a bit of an A-line shape, if nothing else, than with the layers that went through it. So there we go. That's pretty awesome. So there you guys go. Thanks for everyone for watching. Be sure to go to federico.edu or ajfsalon.com and look at all the cool events that we got coming up. You can find Weapon of Choice every second and fourth Thursday of the month. And Federico Live is the first and third Thursday of the month. And big thanks to hairbrain.pro for supplying all the tools. And if you're not a member of hairbrain.me, go join now and go follow me on all kinds of social places. And that's the end of the show. But that wasn't the end of the show because we're doing a photo shoot right now. So if you want to stick around for that part, then stick around. But I'm not talking anymore. I'm only going to be shooting now. So you stay right there. All right, you can. What? What?
In there?
Oh yeah, it happens. All right, I'm taking the microphone off and I'm shutting the microphone. And Jacob's going to touch this up. Later, peeps. Thanks for watching.